I'm coming to you live on Facebook and hopefully on YouTube very soon. Just bear with me. Yep, that's come on. Hi, everyone. Just moving my screens around. So, coming to you live on my Facebook channel, my Facebook page, Rhonda's Readings by Rhonda Kelly, and my YouTube channel, Rhonda's Readings. So, please like and share, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Rhonda's Readings. So, it looks like I've got a couple of people on YouTube and a couple of people on Facebook. Apologies, I wasn't able to make it last Tuesday fortnight. I've just been working quite a lot. As you probably know, I'm on radio now, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air on Wednesday nights. Doing quite a lot actually. There's a few other exciting things up in the air that sort of I'll be happy to tell you about shortly. So I'm Rhonda Kelly from Rhonda's Readings. I'm on my YouTube channel, Rhonda's Readings. My Facebook group is Rhonda's Readings and Rocks, and my Facebook page is Rhonda's Readings by Rhonda Kelly. I'm also on Twitter at Rhonda Psychic and Instagram at Psychic Rhonda Kelly. So you'll see me around. If you've been looking at my social media today, I've joined a really worthwhile challenge. It's called what's it called? Push for Life. It's basically, if you Google Lifeline, it's push up challenge. It's basically to help talk about suicide and start the conversation and start the awareness and prevention of suicide. In case you don't know, I lost a parent to suicide. In fact, I witnessed it. So it's a cause that's really close to my heart, and that's my motivation for doing push-ups. I only did 10 push-ups today, but if you'd like to join me and help share the load of doing push-ups, please join. If you look, just Google push-up challenge by Lifeline and search for Rhonda's Readings, and you'll be able to join. The code name is Rhonda, so you just need to type that and you can join my team. So tell your friends about it. Feel free to join. If you don't want to do push-ups yourself and join a team, then you're welcome to make a donation, even if it's $1 or $5 or whatever. That would be great. I will actually be doing some lives later on in the week. I'll do one a week for this month. So the course only goes for 25 days starting today. So I'll be doing some lives during that, but I'll do that when people have donated, say, $5 or more. I'll invite people probably to a Zoom actually, and then just do a live through that. So the same type of thing, but I'll do that for that specific purpose. All right. So, hi Haley, I'm well, thanks. How are you? So just got a question on Facebook. How am I? Okay, so I'll start with the questions now. Okay, so hi Neelam, hi Elijah, hi Nav, hi Honey, hi Ruby, hi Billy, and hi Sunflower. Okay, so I'll start with the questions, and obviously with the free lives, there's no guarantee of me answering the question. I only do this for about half an hour or so, and I only do them fortnightly now, but you can still contact me to have readings. If you haven't already heard, so I just finished the Sydney Mind Body Spirit Festival. If you haven't already heard, due to the COVID situation in Victoria, the Melbourne Mind Body Spirit Festival has been cancelled in a couple of weeks, so I obviously won't be going to that. The next one I'm planning to go to is in July in Brisbane. But for the next 2 weeks, so this week and next week, because I can't attend the Melbourne Mind Body Spirit Festival, I'm actually offering discounted readings. And that's obviously subject to availability, and that's during business hours, but that's so contact me if you want to book a reading. You're welcome to look at my website, rhondasreadings.com, look at my shop, but the prices are actually discounted for that. All right, so let me start with the questions. Honey said, something happened and I am devastated right now. Can you please tell me what's going on, what's coming next towards me? Yeah, honey, I'm just feeling a bit of patience. I'm not feeling that it's as bad as you think it's going to be. But like it just feels like the worst has already happened to you. And I do also feel like you need to step back from the situation. It's just something that's a bit toxic about it. So you need to step back from it, I feel. But do your prayers and do your blessings and your protections and that sort of thing as well, honey. All right. Elijah has asked any messages from my guides. You're very psychic yourself, Elijah, and I feel like you know that as well. I'm picking up that your clairaudience, your hearing is becoming sort of more powerful or more acute. Um, and I'm also feeling a little bit sick in the stomach, tuning into your energy. I feel, Elijah, that you need to. You're another one. You need to sort of step back from a situation as I feel like there's conflict with women around you, and don't get involved, but sort of give each one the tools to help reason. That is what I'm feeling. All right, Nav has asked, will Aman and I get married? I'm feeling yes, but I'm actually not feeling until next year. So it's a marriage-like relationship that you're in. Okay, let me have a look on Facebook at some of the Facebook questions. I've suddenly got more. Oh, thank you, Hayley. Likewise, it's good to see you. How will I do my physics course this summer? Ends on July 22nd. So far, it's been rough. Yeah, I did physics, God, a long time ago. I feel like you're going to do okay. Um, I feel like overall it'll be what you expect, but I feel like you're going to do better in some part. It's divided into three parts, I feel. And I feel like you're worried about one, but you're actually going to do better in the other two parts, Hayley. So I do feel like it's okay. And it's kind of, I'm also feeling that it's time to reassess sort of what you want to do, where you want to head. But um, the subject that you've just done is going to put you in good stead to have other choices, I feel. Hi, Erin. I'm well, thanks. How are you? Hi, Nicole. I've been accepted into a new job this week. However, it is a casual position. What do I do in order to turn into full-time position? Okay, yeah, I'm feeling like they've got the intention for it to stay casual. Um, I I feel like it'll be a discussion around if they can't offer you more, you'll have to leave elsewhere. But you've sort of got to bargain with that and have another job in mind that you could go to that's full time. I wouldn't quite stress about the number of hours, because I feel like they want you to do more hours and they're going to pay you casual. So I actually feel like it's going to be better for you, Nicole. That's what I'm feeling. All right. Okay. So I've got a lot of questions now going on. So for the YouTube watchers, please subscribe to Rhonda's readings. Let your friends know I do this fortnightly. And for the Facebook people, please like and share as well. If you don't like it, click it twice. Click unlike twice or dislike, whatever it is. Okay. So Billy has asked, did Jay meant that apology? I'm feeling no. I feel like it wasn't genuine, actually. Oh, thank you, Elijah. Yeah, so feel free to, if you came late, feel free to join my push-up challenge. I've tweeted it. I put it on Instagram, put it on Facebook. It happened a very long time ago, but it's basically to raise money for suicide awareness and help. So I've joined a push-up challenge, and you're welcome to join and do push-ups with me. So I don't have to do as many, or just donate money. So you're welcome to do that. All right, Ruby has asked, when will I hear from my XA? Okay, I'm getting a 3 around that, and I'm getting a really dry mouth, so there's a bit of anger I feel in your ex. I'm actually feeling like it's more 3 months than 3 weeks. It feels like it's a long way off, actually, Ruby. Okay, Sunflowers asked, "Do you see me getting a divorce? Can you tell me when?" No, I can't tell you when. I do feel like you'll get a divorce, and it feels like in your head you're already divorced. But I'm feeling a bit more of a separation is needed around sort of people connected is what I'm feeling. All right, thank you for that. So I'll just head back to Facebook. Natalie has asked, any chances of getting the job I've applied for? Yeah, I do feel positive about it, Natalie. I'm feeling a bit jittery as well. Like, I don't know whether you came across as nervous or they were a bit sort of anxious. It's kind of like one of you, like either you or the employer, need to sort of calm, like to meet each other a bit. It actually just feels like you're perhaps going to walk into a place that's a bit disorganized. All right, Gianna's asked, anything picking up for me? I'm just feeling take a breath, Gianna. It feels like you're not saying something, and other people are not saying things to you, like you're a bit too cautious of upsetting someone or someone upsetting you. It feels like there's you're sort of too cautious at the moment. But I'm feeling when that energy is almost like take a breath, or if you're talking to someone at home and you're kind of looking at each other uncomfortably, just say, look, just take a breath, or do an exercise with me or something, or join my push-up challenge or whatever. Like just do some physical thing, like taking a big breath to clear that energy is what I feel. Yeah. Hi, Mathis. Rachel, I'm well, thanks. How are you? Okay, Erin has asked, just wondering how Ashley's sitting feelings wise towards me at the moment, as I feel she's more happier, and is the ex left her alone? Yeah, she's a lot happier the ex has left her alone. I do feel like the ex is still sort of hovering, like almost like trying to have an opportunity to cause an issue or cause an argument. But I feel like Ash has been quite clever and stepped back from that. So I do feel like she's happier, but she's still a bit sort of unsettled. So um, I do feel like this feeling's still there, but she's got to completely be rid of the ex, is what I feel. Like there's just like don't allow any sort of kindness or receptivity to her, because there's something not right. Her mind is very split, I feel. Thank you, Erin. Thanks, Haley. Thanks, Nicole. Thank you. Okay, Rachel, where do you see my relationship with my husband going, please? I'm feeling like you're at a fork, and I feel like you'll either walk down a path together or split. It actually feels like decision time. Um, that's what I'm feeling, but I can actually see you more together, to be honest. Um, there's a bit of stubborn. You've both got a lot of stubbornness, and you kind of need to almost like write down a list of what you're going to compromise and what you're not, kind of thing. But I actually feel like you are going to stay together and you're going to sort through this. But just do one thing at a time. Don't be overwhelmed with everything, or trying to feel like you have to fix everything at once, is what I'm picking up. Thanks, Rachel. All right, so I'll just head back to YouTube. Okay, Rainbow said, my life's in a mess right now. Can you tell me, is there anything good coming my way? Yeah, there is. I'm actually seeing, I'm basically seeing you, well, your name's a rainbow. I'm seeing you sort of going above the clouds. Like I'm seeing you rising above it. Um, and I'm actually feeling like in 10 days' time, you'll get clarity. I know it sounds a bit specific, but my eyes are just flickering. Um, it's kind of like messy life is a messy head kind of thing. Like everything's just a bit of a mess. But I'm feeling like in 10 days' time, you're going to have a moment of clarity, Rainbow, where you're sort of looking down and you're sort of going to see exactly what everything is and what you need to do. So that's what I'm feeling, Rainbow. Thank you. Okay, William said, is A thinking about what I said to him, or will it be ignored? Or did he ignore it? I feel like I'm more inclined to feel that he ignored it, unfortunately. Because I'm just seeing a man folding his arms. But it's not that he's not capable of understanding what you've said. There's just a bit of a stubbornness, I feel. So it's kind of like you need to say, well, when you're ready to talk, or when you're ready to be an adult or something, let's chat. Like sort of almost like put it in his court, the ball in his court, is when he's ready to talk to you. That's what I'm feeling. Like he's not ready right now, is what I'm feeling. And also, please let me know where you're watching from on YouTube and Facebook. So for Facebook, please like and share, and YouTube, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Rhonda's Readings. I know I haven't done much on YouTube this year compared to last year, just because I've been busy. I'm doing radio this year and a few other things. So, and I've obviously got my private readings. But yeah, I will be starting it back this year. Okay, so Rachel said, thank you so much, hon. Really appreciate it. Definitely at a fork in a moment. We're going through a lot. Yeah, absolutely you are. Jenny has said, will the upheaval in my life settle soon? Yeah, it will. Um, I'm seeing sort of I'm really seeing August onwards, like August, September, October, November, December being a lot easier. Um, and I'm feeling the need to tell you not to stress about the money, Jenny. Um, it's kind of like it actually feels like there's been a loss of money or a loss of choice around money. And that's caused everyone to behave differently, and that's caused the upheaval. That's what it feels like. Um, but I am seeing that settle, and I'm feeling a bit sick tuning into your energy. It's like the upheaval has just made you feel sick. But I'm seeing that feeling like that's gonna change, and even, um, I'm being shown sort of like butter menthols and that sort of thing, like, even if you feel sick from the worry, like, suck on something like that to, um, sort of shake that energy so that you don't feel sick and then you feel better in the head. That's what I'm feeling, Jenny. Um, there's and I don't know who is the person that's sick around you, but I do feel like, you've gotta really follow the medical advice and things will be more stable with that, and as I'm saying that, my voice is changing, so it's like, still be able to speak to him because you're scared of saying the wrong thing or doing the wrong thing, I feel. But you've got to be able to speak, and then that will help you feel better. And people are being empathic and feeling upheaval because they're seeing it in you. So once you've sort of got that calmness, that's going to have a bit of a knock on effect, Jenny. Thank you for that. Okay. All right. Nilam has asked any messages from my dad. Okay. It's a time for recognition and pat on the back. I feel like you're not sort of as kind to yourself as you could be, Neelam. Um, it actually feels like you. Um, I'm seeing you finishing something, um, either towards the end of last year or the middle of the year after. So 2022 or 2023. But I actually feel like you've sort of passed a milestone, or you've done something significant to put you in good stead to complete that. And I feel like it's just sort of gone and happened and you've had no recognition from it. And not that you're not very ego driven, Neelam. You don't need a lot of recognition, but just do something kind for yourself, like go and watch a movie or have a nice meal to yourself or something like that. Just feels like your dad is wanting you to be a bit kinder to yourself and recognize the hard work that you've done. So thank you, Neelam. Thanks, Elijah. Timmy has said, when do you see me going back to my mother's? I feel very soon. I'm surprised you're asking that. It actually feels like you are going back very soon. Um, yeah, I mean, it even feels like you're already still there, or something like that. So that energetically, Timmy, that sort of question surprises me because I don't feel like it's that far away. That's what I'm picking up. And it can be anytime you like. All right, Sonia said, "Why did Jay backed up? Back up." I'm just feeling like it was a bit of a fear response, and it was just sort of ego driven is also what I'm feeling. Hi, Joe. Thank you for being a first time viewer. Please subscribe to my channel. Um, my relationship with D is what's going on, and why is he pressing for a baby? He's got a fear of losing you, actually, and I don't feel that you're ready for a baby, or it's the right sort of timing, or perhaps the right relationship for that. It doesn't feel sort of right, but don't let D. He's not a DJ, is he? But don't let D pressure you for a baby. It's sort of it's kind of like having a baby would avoid your attention on something else, is what I'm feeling. Okay, Kim has talked about, is there something important for my brother wants to talk to me, or is he just lying to make me talk to him? I'm feeling the latter. I don't like your brother's energy, and I can relate to having dodgy brothers. um, yeah, I feel like you need to really trust your gut instinct, and even you just asking that question is you're thinking that something's not right. So that's what I'm feeling. Hi, Dakisha. All right. Oh, thank you so much, Lenny. Live. Hi. Thank you for calling me gorgeous. No makeup, pimples, all the rest of it. Um, so in case you don't know, we've got clairvoyant Lenny D in the house. He's watching. So I'm just heading back to Facebook. Um, oh, okay. Enjoy the class tonight in Campbelltown. Give Florence a hug from me. So, for those of you who don't know, I was a former student of Florence King's. So, she got me onto Psychic TV. Um, she just told me that she asked if I wanted to be on it, and I went off on a honeymoon and kind of thought she was joking. And then she said, "No, you're rostered this weekend." So I thought that's great. So that was what, oh my God, 2016. So that was a while ago now. Yeah, Jenny, need to meditate. Fantastic. Yeah. And with these sort of questions, it's oh, Lenny D, psychic medium now. Okay. All right. Apologies, Lenny. With these questions, when you are asking a psychic for guidance, if there's really sort of put it back to basics of why you're asking, as in, you have if you're having a conversation with someone at work or relationship, there's almost sort of like no reason to doubt what they're saying is not true. But if you are doubting it, there's a reason for it. So you don't sort of need a psychic to confirm something. You really trust your instincts, and you can actually use your body as a pendulum as well. So what you do is you stand sort of like with your feet shoulder width apart, and you ask your guides a yes or no question. So if the answer, like, should I stay in this relationship? If the answer is yes, you move forward. Your body will actually move forward. So it's answering yes to move towards that situation. If the answer is no, your body will move back to get away from the situation. So you can do a lot of these sorts of things. And I encourage you to open up a dialogue with your guides, because that's how you learn about yourself and you can trust your instincts. So you should never be relying on a psychic. Okay, let me have a look. So I'm just going to do another plug. So Lenny, you might be interested in this. I don't know whether you like push-ups, but I'm a part of. Yes, it's in the pipeline. I'm organising another fair, Ocean Wing Psychic Fair. I've just having issues with a couple of venues and just confirming the dates for that. So Lenny and everyone else, I've just joined a push-up challenge for Lifeline to save to raise money and awareness for suicide prevention. So if anyone would like to join me for that, you're welcome to join and do push-ups yourself, be part of my team, or you're welcome to make a donation. But please share people as well. And my team name is Rhonda's Reading, so that's also my business name. All right, let me have a look. So Laura Lee said, "Can you tell me what happened to my iPad?" I'm actually seeing it down a couch. I'm seeing it, and it actually feels like it's kind of like a sofa bed couch, like one that you pull out. You know how you sort of, if you don't put it right, things just don't sit right. It's like it's fallen down and the cushion or something's not fitting properly. So that's what I feel. Okay, Kira said, "You see me taking that exam this year I'm planning about?" Yes, I do. Dakisha said, "Should I tell my cancer mail how I truly feel?" Yes, I feel you should. Tez has asked, "Is A trustworthy?" I'm getting a no, actually. But I feel like A's motives being untrustworthy are sort of a bit unexpected. Yeah. Okay, bye, Lenny. Take care. Yeah, just unexpected. Like, I don't feel like A is motivated by money or greed. It's not the usual sort of things. Okay, Lulu said, "Hi, will I meet the next person I'll be committed with, talking to people, but nothing still?" Yeah, I'm feeling shaken up a bit with how you're talking to people. Oh, you're from Utah, Laurelie. Thank you. Yeah, just shake it up, Lulu. I'm just feeling the energy around the current meeting people. It's not really happening. Is what I'm feeling. Thank you, Lulu. Watching from YouTube, but somewhere in the world. All right. Um, Vinny has asked, is A really responsible somehow about what happened to me? I feel like A knew about what happened, but I don't feel like directly responsible. But I'm feeling like he could have. So A feels like a male energy. Feels like he could have taken action to prevent it or to avoid it, kind of thing is what I'm feeling. Sylvia, hello. Is there a free list? I don't know what that means. So basically, I'm doing psychic readings. There's no guarantee of a reading. I do have a $5 policy if you put in $5 into Rhonda's readings on PayPal. Um, you're guaranteed a reading. But other than that, I just choose people at random. I'm only here for another 5 minutes, actually. I did have another question on Facebook. So I come to you live on my Facebook group, Rhonda's Readings by Rhonda Kelly, and my YouTube, Rhonda's Readings. So please let me know where you're watching from. Please share. Please subscribe. Okay. I thought I saw another question on Facebook, but I think I've answered them, actually. Okay, Vanessa. Hi, Vanessa. Any messages from Spirit or anything good to look forward to? Yeah, I'm feeling, Vanessa, that you've done quite a lot this year in sort of decluttering. And I'm feeling like you carry, I don't know whether you have asthma, Vanessa, but I feel like you carry your emotions in your lungs. Something about your lungs. Yeah, I'm just feeling like your lungs, you need to sort of like speak what's on your mind, and I don't know whether you used to sing or you've got an aspiration to be a singer or something. Like, I feel like changing the music and changing the music volume, mixing that up a bit will change your energy. But I'm also feeling like sing. Yeah, it's a really weird thing to be told, but it's kind of like breaking that energy. To just need, you've done a bit of decluttering and gotten rid of things and people that you don't need, you don't serve you well. But I just feel like your energy's sort of a bit flat now, and you kind of thought it would just be better from doing that. So I just feel like listen to music, break up your routine a bit, just to shake that energy up. Thanks, Vanessa. Okay, Joe Mystics, what is he trying to avert my attention from? I'm not getting clarity about that, but I'm just it's kind of like it's a feeling like he's not good enough or something like that, like that he's almost wanting a baby. Yeah, it's a little, it feels a bit complicated. I feel like you wouldn't sort of get an answer from him because he doesn't really understand that himself. Okay, Sylvia said, I told my ex Wesley's sister to tell him to contact me. How will this go? Oh, thank you for subscribing, Sylvia. I feel like she will tell you, she will tell him in a different way, and it's, I'm just hearing Chinese whispers, like it's not going to be, the reasoning is not going to be understood. So I do feel like he'll contact you, but it's going to be there's going to be a bit of confusion around that, I feel. Oh, thank you, Laura Lee. Yeah, please let me know and feel free to do validations. I've got my website's rondasreadings.com. I've got a lot of testimonials. I don't like to solicit them, but there's a form on there if you want to write something to validate something, or if you want to just email me or let me know. Okay, Lulu's asked any way to develop one's psychic abilities, or is it innate? Well, it's a bit of both. I wasn't in a good position where it wasn't encouraged as a child, and I found out later in life through a relationship with a psychic medium. And then I started reading books on spirituality, watched Psychic TV Australia, and I started doing psychic development classes with Florence King. So that's how I started. And then the media sort of stuff has just sort of come on board with that. Yeah, so it's like any skill, you can practice it. And there's things like clairaudience, the ability to hear your guides or hear messages with mediumship. That's not one that everyone has, but I, for example, had that when I was in danger. I heard my brother's voice say, "Get out of there." So I kind of thought, "Oh, that's interesting. If I can hear it when I'm in danger, I can learn to hear it at other times." So, that's a skill that I've practiced to the point where that's now one of my better, senses. But I do actually teach psychic development as well. Um, Hi, have I fun to donuts? Long time no see. Oh, okay, Sylvia's English, not a first language. Okay, so I'm just gonna head off. I'm gonna sign off shortly, but I'm just gonna head back over to Facebook. I've got a few more questions. Rithka has asked, when will I meet the person I will marry? Okay, my guide has just laughed, and I feel like that person is either in your energy or very close to your energy. So I'm being told be careful what you wish for, basically. Oh, hi, Elton. Sorry. Thank you for sharing. I meant to say. Oh, thank you so much, Vanessa. So you're obviously in Vic. Yeah. Yeah. My thoughts go to people in Victoria and Melbourne. I grew up in Melbourne, so they're in lockdown now. They're not allowed. They've got curfew. Not allowed to leave unless they what is it, for exercise, for medical treatment, to get the vaccine, that sort of thing. Okay, so I'm getting a few questions for of the same thing. So some of them you might have to scroll up because I didn't answer. Like Dakisha, I did actually answer your question. Um, Elton has said, "Hello, could I please have a reading? I wanted to know what I can expect for the month of June." Okay, I'm just picking up patience, Elton. It's kind of like things have been sort of stop and go, but I'm feeling the need to sort of sit still. Um, I've also got a bit of a headache. I feel like you get sort of like low blood pressure and you get headaches and that sort of thing. And I'm feeling like you're starting to stand up and then feel dizzy, and that's spirit sort of telling you to slow down a bit. I'm just feeling it's time for slow down and reassessing. And I'm also feeling, Elton, that you need to reassess your financial situation, like actually speak to a financial advisor or do what you need to do, or just because it's kind of like you haven't you've been so busy and so stop and start, you've not been keeping things in order as much as you can. So I just feel like you need to just sort of reassess that and really sort of take stock. And Spirit's going to give you as much time as you need to do that. Like you're going to. I just feel it's a need to sort of sit down and do things out, and is what I'm picking up. Um, okay, my YouTube screen has just frozen. So I think I've got about 10 people watching on YouTube. So apologies if I've missed some of your questions. Obviously, there's no guarantee for a reading anyway. And also and welcome to the people who joined me for the first time as well. It's yeah, as I said, there's no guarantee of a reading, and it is actually just one question per person. So as you can see, I do readings Tuesday night once a fortnight, and I go between my YouTube channel Rhonda's Readings and my Facebook group Rhonda's Readings and Rock. So I'm quite busy, just sort of going back and forth between the questions. And if I do sort of like say, yeah, if I do kind of like say something, you've written something, and I actually say it in a different way, then that's often Spirit's way of communicating with me. Like if you ask a question and I say it differently, that's often just what Spirit do to sort of like confirm something or reveal something, basically. But thank you so much for watching. Please join my push-up challenge to raise money for Lifeline and for suicide awareness. I have done posts on social media about that. If you want to find out more about me or my tour dates and that sort of thing, at this stage, the next tour I'll be doing is Brisbane Mind Body Spirit Festival in July. But other than that, I'll see you in a fortnight's time, unless you see me on radio on a Wednesday night. I won't be there till next week. I've got the week off. um, yeah, I'll see you around. Also, I do lives for Psychic TV and things like that as well. So, but have a look on my tour dates on my website, rondasreadings.com. But thank you so much. Thank you. Bye.